hello, everybody. Hello, my dear good people of Nigeria. I greet you again today, and I bring you glad tidings. My people, my name is Ben, aka Benny E. Davis. My people, I don't come again today with another very interesting matter. For those of us when we come from Nigeria, even outside Nigeria, we know what they happen for Nigeria for the last 24 or 48 hours. Now, about the passing away of our former president, Muhammadu Buhari, and we want to talk about the lessons to learn from that incident. Muhammadu Buhari don't die. What are the lessons where we see they live, get to learn? And those, especially when the corridors of power, whether before or even now, get to learn from Buhari. Now, Buhari's matter has been very shady, if you ask me. Buhari's story has been full of, different stories to the extent that people now begin to speculate. Say, this Buhari will buy now not be the Buhari we all know. That all these are, designed by the cabals to make it look like that Buhari will the Nigerian people vote for 2015 MBDs. We don't hear rumors before, say, Jubril, I took over from Buhari, that Buhari don't buy many years ago. And the Nigerian government, as far as we know, did not come to debunk that speculation. And the way the whole thing they go and the way they play out, I don't talk about yesterday, say, in my opinion, there seems to be more to this. I mean, many things there that seems to be very hidden as far as Buhari's matter is concerned. Because the man just left office 2 years ago, and then this man get access to all kind of medical facilities, only for us to be told now, say, the man don't buy for London hospital. My people, the thing get as it be, in my opinion, and Nigerians have been left speculating, like I said. Some people, they say not be the Buhari be this, some people, they say not the Buhari. But you guys must understand one thing. In every rumor, as they say, there's some element of truth. For people to begin to talk to the left and talk to the right, it means something is not right in the first place. That is the truth of the matter. Anything where people can't get to carry rumor about, saying that this, not be that, then sit down and look that in very well. Something is actually fishing. Now, the lessons to learn from Buhari passing away. Now, for our leaders to know, say, this life, nobody get them. The shocking aspect of Buhari matter is, say, as we are hearing, say, youth in the north, youth for northern part of Nigeria, they jubilate, they happy, say, Buhari don't buy. And that's not very good. What that has clearly shown is that Buhari has failed, or Buhari failed. If after 24 hours wey Buhari buy, youths for north don't come out, they begin jubilate for streets, say that they are busy Buhari don't buy, it shows that Buhari has not lived a very good life, not be good life he live. And if you don't live good life before fellow man for this world, how you won't take, how God won't accept your soul? We also hear from Buhari's wife, Aisha Buhari, say his husband tell him, say when he buy, make she apologize on his behalf to all Nigerians for the things we need do wrong and the things we don't know when do wrong. And some people, they come up to say that apology is unacceptable because they believe, say, Buhari, while he was alive, instead supposed to tender that apology himself. You see, the whole thing about Buhari is so shady, if you ask me. It's back and forth. But I have made up my mind to believe, say, something is not right with the Buhari matter. Maybe with time, in future, everything will come out in the open, as to whether not true or whether not lie. But again, all seem not to be true. Because again, if you go by what Garba Shehu tell us last week here, the former senior spokesman to Buhari, he told us, say, the issue of rat issue in one time when Buhari was in power was brought about because they wanted to use that issue to take away the minds of Nigerians out of Buhari's medical health situation. That is the kind of government we operate in Nigeria, a government of propaganda. So when you get comment like that, then you matters like this, say, not be Buhari be this, and Jubilee be this. How you want the people not to believe? How you want the people to believe government? When the people already they use the government of lying, government where they deceive them. So it makes your matter even more confusing. Now, like I said, the lessons we need to learn for this Buhari Bible say leaders before and even now should understand that leadership is about service to the people and not the other way around. Leaders before now and even now should understand that once they get into that office, once they get that privilege to serve their people, they should do nothing but their best. Let the people see, say, you actually did your best. Rather than the people go see and say, you came to worsen their situation for them. Like what is currently going on in Nigeria. And they imagine subsequently, when some other leaders go buy for Nigeria, how Nigerian youth go take them. This is a very serious learning. A warning, I beg your pardon, for leaders when they did now and where it will come in the future. That they must and they should be ready to work for the people. We can all see now that Buhari never reached 48 hours when he died. The entire youth in the north, not even in the south now, in stronghold, they say are north. And the youths for north, all of them come out for street. When they jubilate, say Buhari, dog by. I don't think that's a good thing. What I'm saying is that for the youth to be doing that, it means they don't see Buhari as somebody who came to serve them, rather somebody who came to add to their woes. And that is why they have that's why they have decided to humiliate him even while he was away. That is not good enough. So that now why we have, told leaders that they should look after their people and not after themselves. Many people they talk now say, out of all the time Buhari has spent in government, Buhari has literally spent his entire life in government, whether as military man or as civilian man. He could not build a world standard hospital when he or them go they go. It shows a complete failure on his part and the part of all the leaders of Nigeria. Now only Nigerian leaders go they get headache. The next day they don't jump on plane, they go London, go America, go treat common headache. It's a complete failure. It's an indictment that these men have no business being in government. That these men were disasters rather than coming to help that country called Nigeria and the Nigerian people. How can you live all your life? Go and check Buhari's history. All in life now government money, government life now live. But he could not influence one world-class hospital. Where he go they go, or any of them go they go. When they talk about Buhari now, because Buhari has just passed, the likes of Olusegun Obasanjo did there. I go look at Billy Jonathan did there. Many of them, even the current man that is there now, every day, this one, even come on, this one, sit down, no sit down, where don't go France or don't go London. It's a shame on all of you, not a single one is exempted. You are all, you are all a complete disaster to that country. And I'm happy with the way Nigerian youths they take matters now. What these criminals who call themselves leaders don't understand is that the Nigeria of today, or rather the world today, is not the world 20 years ago or the Nigeria 20 years ago. The Nigeria of today is a digital world, is a digital country where, like I've always told some people, if you wake up from your bed, from your house, from wherever you live in the world, whether in America or in the UK or whatever, if you wake up and you don't grab your phone quickly, to try to see what's going on around the world. Your brother, your sister in one of the most remotest village in Nigeria, when he feel quick grab a phone before you, will be telling you what's happening around the world. That's how much the world has become a global village, as they said. But these Nigerian leaders fail to understand that. They still think, say, we are living in 20 years ago, 40 years ago, where they can just do anything and then get away with it, believing that people are stupid. The world has gone beyond that. Anything you do today will reflect in your life, will reflect the way people will see you, will reflect the way people will handle your matters. The life Buhari has lived while he was alive, going by what's going on around him now, it shows that the man has not done very well. So this should be a lesson to many of these criminals who call themselves leaders. That all of you that have been in corridors of power for many, many years, so you cannot afford to build a world-class standard for yourself, a hospital for yourself. You are all criminals. All of you. And God will judge all of you one after the other. These men, don't make any mistake. These Nigerian men and women who are leaders, none of them is going to heaven. None of them. They are all going to hell. Forget about whether they go to church every Sunday, go to mosque every Friday. They are all going to hell. Because if the people you live with in this world don't talk well about you, it means automatically you are not going to be accepted in heaven. It's clear. If your immediate constituent, in this case, people you live with for this world, they cannot, talk good about you. You cannot give a good account of yourself to them. So how are you going to now tell God that you have lived a good life? They say charity begins, at home. This is your home. If you have not done well, and when you reach that side, you will go do well? No. 99.9% of Nigerian leaders, both male and female, they are all going to hell. 99.9% of Nigerian religious leaders, both male and female, they are all going to hell. 99.9% of Nigerian traditional rulers, if male, female, they are also going to hell. These three categories of people, they are the problems of Nigeria. These three group of people, all of them, no one has been able to say, out of all the money they've stolen from the country, none has, taken it upon themselves to say, you know what, let me build a world-class hospital where my fellow criminals can also come and get treatment. No. Instead, they will take the money abroad, buy mansions abroad, live lavish lifestyle, but when they have just common headache, they will jump in the plane and go abroad to take headache paracetamol. They forgot that one day is one day. No matter how much you go to abroad, one day will come. Abroad self cannot even help you. That is where we are today. Where Buhari was staying, the private hospital was staying in London, we're told, he was paying as much as £3,000 to £4,000 a night. Nigerian money. Convert how much that is in naira. But the question is, has that saved him? The answer is a complete no. That did not save him. What will save you is your good deeds. How you were able to live with your fellow man and woman while you are here. That is the only thing that will save you. That is the only thing you are going to take with you. And not how much you were able to embezzle, how much private jet you have, how many mansions you have. If it is mansions, if it is money, Buhari would have been alive. The late Yar'Adua would have been alive, and many more like that. It is not money. When the time comes, you will go, regardless of how much money you think you are coming for yourself to get better medical treatment at the expense of the other people. When the time comes, all that money will not save you. These are lessons the Nigerian leaders, those who claim they'll be leaders, will learn. They should sit down, and if they've not changed their ways of life, these are some of the things that they should use to change their ways of life. Now that they still have this little opportunity to change. Because why? Nobody knows tomorrow. The passing away of Muhammadu Buhari and the reaction by the youth in the northern part of Nigeria is a very serious lesson to all those who think they are in power or who has been in power before. The time to make haste when the sun shines is now. There's still time for them to change if they want to change. But for those who have refused to change, the time will come when you have no reason, no way other than face the music. And the music will start from man and woman before it goes to God. Because at the end of the day, God is going to ask you how you were able to live with your fellow man and woman while you were on earth. Then you not tell God that all that belonged to them, you stole everything to yourself and your family. The way they go to open hell gate for you, you don't go believe your eyes. Nigerian leaders, 99.9%, I repeat, they are going to hell. That is the truth of the matter. If there's anything like hell, and there's anything like heaven, because nobody has gone there and come back. But we who did the world here, we were made to believe there is hell and there's heaven. I can assure you, and I can bet anything to it, that 99.9% of Nigerian leaders, they are going no other place but hell. 99.9% of Nigerian traditional rulers, whether Muslims or Christians, they are going to no other place but hell. 99.9% of Nigerian traditional rulers, they are also going to hell. Because these men, they have not done well for mankind. And if you have not done well for mankind, there's no way you expect good from God. Until I come away again, my people, for those of you who have listened to this message,